We're live. Mic should be good. Learning every time. Why does that look like that over there? We'll switch this for now. Let's mess around with it. Go there. We will remove. Anyways, gonna run a game show today. Gonna try some new things. Next week, I'm gonna run this game show live as well, but there'll be a prize. There'll be an OJ Simpson rookie card, SGC 3.5. So as more people flood in, we'll try to get you over the game show. I have 13 trivia questions. I want to run it for myself. So hopefully a few people join and we get a couple people. It's 4th of July weekend. People busy over the weekend. Hope you had a great 4th. Let me try to share my screen. Stop sharing. Present. I'm going to run a game show. So if you go to the site below, I'm going to give away an OJ Simpson rookie card, but that's on Wednesday. Today, I run game shows with my students, but I've never done this particular website, which was recommended. So I want to present, let's see. I'm having a little trouble. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you had a great 4th of July. If you hit that, if you go to this, I think only the first 20 can join the trivia. And I hope to do this, I don't know, I'm not quite sure. Once a week, once a month, we'll see how it goes. Hope to have a prize every time. This is a trial run. I'm just sharing my screen. Give me one sec. Window. My mind is, I already had it shared. I don't know what happened. And why is that there and no other window? Let's put up something here. Bam. Let's keep that up. Just bear with me one sec. I have some cards next to me I want to share. I'm going to give away an OJ Simpson rookie card. No, I'm repeating myself. Just trying to 8 people in here. I'm going to give it away on Wednesday. I'm going to run this same game show, different questions. I'm just trying to share my screen. I'm coming in. I had it all ready to go and some technical difficulty. So share screen, hit the window. Here we go. Share. All right, that's sharing. So let's go back here. Oh, you can see. Great. So in a few minutes, I'm going to let some people join up or sign. It's free to sign in. You simply go to the website. You go to, I think it's CrowdPur. I've never used this. I usually use Kahoot or something like that. So as it fills up, I think 20 contestants. If we get 5 or 6 in there, I'm mainly running this just to try it out. And then maybe once a week, once a month, we give some cards away. But this time it's going to be OJ Simpson. Do we have anybody in here yet? How can I see? 1 of 20 players. So no, nobody in yet, just me. But that's the plan. I don't want to open up the trivia yet. I'm going to show some cards here in a minute I have next to me as people file in. It's free. You just go to your browser. You can do it on your phone. You type in crowd.live / that little code TKRQD. To get you into the trivia. On Wednesday, we'll run the same exact trivia, different questions, and we'll give away the OJ Simpson rookie. Add some engagement. How's everybody doing? Let's see any chat. Let's go to the comments. Hey, Professor. Crown Jewels, hope you're doing well. Put me in, Coach. Nathaniel, my bad. Nate, what do I type at the site? So I believe you just type in this. I believe if the code is TKRQD, but if you type in crowd.live / that, it should just take you right there. It should just take you right to the site. And as we get a few more players, I want to run it as a trial for myself because, again, on Wednesday, I plan on giving away the OJ Simpson rookie. I have some cards next to me. Why don't we just start filing through those as you guys are looking? This is like a LeBron. I don't know how the hell I got this. It's part of his high school floor, if it's even real. Enclosed, a piece of floor was cut. This is old. St. Mary's. Anyways, authentic floor, LeBron James in my Laker collection because I have the same one. I wrote the Lakers and Kobe when I was a kid. They didn't send me much, but they sent me this edge cards. It's in terrible shape. It's been in my collection since 1998, 1999. Anyways, if you go, did that work? Let's go to the comments. Did that work for you? I'm in. Thank you. All right, we got somebody in. What do I type in? So good. So I'll wait. Get a few people in there. We'll play a game amongst it today. I'm going to make a leaderboard every week. So whoever wins today will go on the all-time winning week. But you win nothing today. Just some respect for winning the very first. It's mainly a trial run for me. I'm going to put it back up. It's on the screen now. If you go to crowd.live, and then we'll start playing here in 5 or 10 minutes. I'll run through some cards. I'll show you the OJ Simpson that we're going to give away. This is good for me because I'm learning and I need a new computer. That's what I run on a laptop. I've had it for 4 or 5 years. Computers are so expensive. you know, and able to stream and do things like this. I want to play a couple games. There's that video game Schedule 1 that looks just funny and hilarious, and this laptop won't even run that. And that's a pretty basic game. If we go to my purchases, you'll see here I spent $70, which I think it's a good deal. I think it's closer to a $100 card. And a PSA 4, it sells for about $120, $130. So SGC 3.5 will be giving that away on Wednesday. It's not here yet. I messaged him. He said it does have an estimated delivery day. It looks like it was finally July 8th is when? July 8th is Tuesday. Yeah. So it should be here. If not, I mean, either way, I'm giving it away. But today is a trial run. Let's see if we have anybody new, any players. We got 4 players. Hell yes. I'm one of them. I'm accidentally in. So this is the free version of CrowdPer. If this ever got to the point where I had more than 20 players, I'll pay the $50 a month, and you get, I think, up to 100 players. I did open Super Chat on my channel. I am going to start on these lives. I hate doing this, but I mean, the money's going to go back into running these. So if you ever want to donate, it's at Professor Sports Cards at gmail.com on PayPal, or you could give a Super Chat, and that money will go to funding websites like the payment or the prizes. More prizes, the more money, the better the prizes. So that's basically what I want to do. People are doing shady stuff. Why not start a community and give away some cool cards? And I'll handpick the cards. I'll try to pick cards. I picked OJ Simpson on a reason. He's a bit controversial. He's a lot of people know him. He's a big name, great running back. And so that's why I'm giving away the OJ Simpson. I also think it should hold value as time goes. Let's check the comments. This is a little annoying that's right there. You can't see it, but I can see it. Comments. Let's take a look. How do I get in? Crown Jewels. If you go to I don't know if you're in now, Crown Jewels, but if you go to let me just read these comments. I'm glad I could help with the pilot run. Hell yes. The game show is paused for now. I'm going to run each question one at a time. It's also a trial for me, so I might mess up on running some of the questions. That's why I'm doing this today. Just started watching your videos in the past. Couple weeks. Glad I found someone that sees the scams as well. Hell yeah, man. And the thing I'm noticing is the more new people or people that are getting back into cards are realizing after, I don't know, a few $100, $1,000, a couple grand put in, and then they realize like, oh man, something's going on here. This is not as easy as they make it seem on the videos. I saw on that thing that Fox Arena Club bought an ad on Fox. It runs Derek Jeter. I've not seen it yet. I don't watch much live TV. Maybe I'll see it during NFL season. That's mainly if I'm ever watching Fox would be NFL season, but really it's NFL Red Zone because I hate ads and commercials. If you want to get in, it sounds like a few of you have gotten in. You just go to that on the bottom of the screen there. What time is it right now? I said to myself, every live, I'm going to give 20 minutes, talk some shit, say what's up, check comments, let people file in. And after 20 minutes of being live, we'll see how many people we have in the game show. It looks like we have 5 people. I'm one of them. I'm not going to play, obviously, so it'll be 4. It's some sports card trivia. It's some sports trivia. It should be fun. It's my first time doing something like this. I do it with my students all the time, but it's on another website. It was actually my first time using CrowdPer, but it's what was recommended is probably the best for this type of scenario. Yeah, a lot of new people. The videos are interesting, man. Some, depending on what the topic is, the thumbnail, the title, they do really well. And then some I feel like, oh man, I made a great video right there and it doesn't do as hot. And I'm just thankful because 6 weeks ago, I was still getting 100 to 150 views. And now my low is like 1,000, and I'm getting somewhere between 3,000 to 8,000. And I just love cards. I love cards. I hate what they're doing to cards. It just is what it is. You almost don't want to give that away. You have to accept it. This is a website I coded called thehobbyscore.com. A lot of knowledge. I don't know how long you'd stay on it. That's something I'm trying to figure out is how to retain people on the site a little longer. But let's say, and you've probably, Crown Jewels, you've seen me run this through 3 times. I try not to put it on too many of my videos at all, but on live, why not? So this is Mahomes, every one of his rookie cards next to each other. I wouldn't say everyone, but many of them. And I give a hobby score. If you click on the card, you'll see the hobby score, how I broke it down, the tail of the tape here, current prices. If you scroll down, because I don't scrape the internet for this, you can find the exact current PSA pop count. If you were to click here, it'll take you to the PSA pop report, 2017 Don Russ. You'll see there's 32,000 total cards graded. And you have to type in the name. You do have to type in Mahomes here. And this is the PSA pop report. So anybody new or anyone didn't know, I love pop reports. I don't hate PSA, but I don't like the big huge corporation running everything. But you'll see here, and a lot of people don't even know about PSA Pop Reports. For me, that they don't. Someone commented, I read a comment, how do you know how many cards they produced? You don't. Unless it's serial numbered, you don't know how many cards are produced. So pop counts are the closest thing. Now, obviously, some cards are not in demand to get graded. So, but the demand cards, yeah, their pop count's semi-true. It's pretty much the closest way. Let's see. We have still 5. Let's see. 5 players. I'm gonna shout this out maybe one more time. Wait about 5 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Thanks for being with me. I hope you had a great 4th. Let me get over to the comments. Check the comments. We got 10 people in here right now. Crown Jewels is in. Let's go. My money's on Crown Jewels in the pilot run here. On Wednesday, I'm going to give away the O.J. Simpson card. Maybe it'll be the same for you. Show back up on Wednesday. It'll probably be in the afternoon, somewhere around this time. Thursday is NBA Summer League. Start NBA Summer League. I'm going. I'm pumped. I go every year. It's in Vegas. It's a fun show. I mean, it's fun. I've seen a lot of big, I wouldn't call them celebrities, but NBA celebrity. I mean, Jerry West is there. The commissioner I've seen Mark Cuban right across the court. A lot of, all the NBA. Someone that stood out to me was Jalen Duren. There's 2 gyms at NBA Summer League. There's the Thomas and Mack, which is the bigger gym, the college gym. And then in the same facility, you just walk right down inside and there's a high school gym, which is bleachers. And there's 2 games going on. If you're watching the bleacher gym, I mean, you're right on top of the players. It's very exciting. Jason Kidd, who else? Yao Ming up in the a suite, I guess, if you want to call it. We're going to start this game here in about 3 minutes. We'll do 5:15 my time. We'll start. There's a few of you in here. I want to test it for myself, and I got you in here. If you show back up, there's only a few people on Wednesday. You have a chance of winning that O.J. Simpson rookie card. The game is paused for now. I'm going to put it back up on the banner. So if you type into your phone, onto your browser, anywhere you're on, crowd.live/TKRQD. I'll run this same format. I might tweak it depending on how today goes on Wednesday, and we'll give away the OJ, and then we'll see how it goes. I don't expect it to be big off the bat, but if I run this every week, it'll be hard to give away an $80, $100 prize every week. But if I run this weekly, maybe monthly, but monthly it's hard to gain traction, so I think weekly is better. But it would take some time to grow, but it could be something fun. I mean, some trivia, hanging out, good time. What do we got? A comment here. The juice will be mine. I hope you're there, Nate. I hope you're there. Nathaniel Harlow, I think you're the one, says games pause. Who's the one that said they just got back into cards? Just started watching Nate. Oh, there's 2 Nates. Nate for 3 and Nathaniel Harlow. In about 2 minutes, we'll start the game. We'll see how it goes. See what you think. It's random. I would say more than half the questions. The fun thing, okay, let's set it up here. It's 13 questions. The 14th question is some feedback. The last 3 questions, I've never used this site, but it lets you wager your money. So if you are a participant, listen, I'll explain again as we get closer. The first 10 questions are just multiple choice. You get points. The first 5 questions are worth 100. The second 5 questions are worth 200. So questions 6 to 10 are 200. Question 1 to 5, 100. As the last 3 questions, you could wager money. I assume how much points you have. So if you have 1,000 points, maybe it lets you wager all 1,000, depending if you think you know the answer or not. So the last 3 questions add a little spice to it. You get to wager points. You can wager a lot. You can wager a little. We might see some changes in the leaderboard. It is 5:14. Let's get it started. Why don't we start afterwards? You can give me any feedback. You're the pilot run, the test run. There's 5 players as of right now. There says 6, but I'm one of them. I'm going to start it. So I'm going to hit play. And I think you only have 15 seconds to answer. You have 15 seconds. The first question is very Googleable. I tried my best to make these where, yeah, you can't Google it very quick. Also, last thing, and then I'm going to hit that play button to go. You get more points the quicker you answer. So if someone does take the 8 seconds to Google it, they're going to get less points than if someone knew the answer right away. The more time you take in that 15 seconds, the less points you get. All right, gentlemen, do me a favor. The 5 of you competing, hit W in my comments just so I know you're ready. W seems to be the way to go. Say ready, hit W. If you want to join and you just came in, there's only 9 people in here, but if you want to, and there's 6 participants, so 6 of the 9 in here, you go to the any browser you want, your phone, crowd.live/TKRQD. We're going to get started with the trivia in about a minute. You could join at any point throughout. And Wednesday, today there's no prize. This is me learning, trying it out. On Wednesday, I'm going to come back live and we'll give away the OJ Simpson, the man, the woman who has the most points. Let's check comments. We got a lot of W's. Hell yes. Trey Smith, good luck. Kick Rocks, good luck. Nate, both Nates. Nathaniel. Here we go. I'm going to put on the banner so anyone can join at any time. But obviously, if you're in since the beginning, you have way more chance at racking up points. As soon as I hit this play button, this is my first time. I'm pretty sure you'll have 15 seconds to answer the first question. Here we go. Ready, set, bam. Your first question is, who led the MLB in stolen bases in 2024? But it's not going yet, so I'm going to hit that, and the timer started. So that was my bad. I see I have to click that. You have 10 seconds. I'm going to go here. Your choices are Shohei Ohtani, Ellie Dela Cruz, Jazz Chisholm, or Bryce Terang. And you see Acuna, what do you have? 40 homers, 40 stolen bases. He had some, why is this? This feels like this clock isn't right here. 7, 6, 5. You're getting 30 points if you answer at this point. And that should be it. Let's see. I don't know. Hopefully that worked out. Shit, 6 players. I'm learning, so give me a break here. Did it give you guys points? What if I go to show live leaderboard? Yes, Trey got it right, 100 points. Sturdy got it right, 100 points. And Nate got it right, 100 points. We have Crown Jewels, Mike, and the other Nate. And then myself, my name's Jason, but I'm not playing. I'm going to go to the comments real quick just to check. Do me a favor. Type it. How did that go? If I go to active question 2, it should pop up. I don't want you to see question 2 yet, though, so I'm not going to do that. I am going to check comments real quick. How did the first question go? It paused. 40 out of 70. Kick Rock says it paused. Did it end? That might have been prior. Was not time-based scoring. Okay, all right. Should have been. That could have been my fault. I suck at MLB. Fair. There's not too much MLB, just that first question. I'm going to try the second question. It's still a learning experience. I tried to change my answer and couldn't. I would assume once you put in your answer, you can't change. It looked good. It should be paused. I want it paused because what I don't want is to give away the second question, then everyone just go Google it before the answer is even going. So I'm going to start question 2. We're going to go one at a time. Here's question 2. I'm going to start it right now. Manually start play and go. And it should be ticking down. Question 2, which tobacco company first included baseball cards as a promotion in cigarette packs in the late 1800s? You have 5 seconds. It shows on my screen it's point-based. You get 20 points now, 11, 7. But, yeah, everyone did get 100 points so that answered. So you're probably right that it's not. I don't want it to move on to question 3. So is it going to wait? I think it's going to wait for me to move on to question 3. Let's go to show live rankings. And this time it was. This time good. It was. So Crown Jewel struggle in the beginning. All right. I expect you to make a comeback. Trey, 148. Nate, 141. Sturdy, 128. The other Nate, 58. And Mike, 23. Again, there's 13 questions. And really, you're in it the whole way because the last 3 questions, you get to wager your points. I'm going to check chat again. I won't always do this, but I just want to make sure things are going right. Nothing in chat, so I'd assume we're all good. That looks good. Current player rankings. We're 2 questions in. If anyone wants to still join, you can. You go down. It's at the bottom right now. You just type that in, crowd.live. You can still rack up points. And then the last 3 questions, you can wager your points. So anyone can still win down to the end. I'm not giving anything away today, but on Wednesday, I'm about to start question 3. On Wednesday, we'll play the same game, different questions. You have a little heads up if you played today, and I'll give away the OJ Simpson rookie card. And I'll get your address and I'll send it to you. All on me, paying for it all this time, and probably for the first month or so. Hopefully, if it gets bigger, I'm hit question 3 now. Go. If it gets bigger, I'm hoping to probably get donations or people participating, throwing $5, $10, and the more money, the better the prizes, the more I can run. Which one of these is not a which one of these is not a LeBron rookie card? And there was no Prism yet. There was no Panini. So Prism is the correct answer. Let's see how you did. Show it the rankings here. We got Nate still in first. I don't know if Crown Jewels is still here. He might have bailed. 0 points. We got Mike Sturdy, the other Nate. I'm going to keep it moving. Let's keep it going. Just rush into question 4 here. So if I click that and then click that, we're on question 4. Question 4, which card grading company, probably the easiest question of all, is known for the red and white label slabs? I hope you don't get this one wrong. Free points. I don't know. I'm liking the site so far. It gives me the most options. Kahoot is more kid-friendly, but this feels like a better streaming option and just more options. Let's show the leaderboard here after 4. Trey and Nate tied to the point. That is first place to the point after 4 questions. And then the other Nate is just trailing right behind. We have Mike in 4th, Sturdy in 5th, and I'm not sure what happened to Crown Jewels. I'm going to check chat one more time, see how many people we have in here. I'm not giving anything away today. On Wednesday, we'll run the same live. We'll try to keep doing this here. Comments. Let me check the comments. The last question was confusing. All right, you're still here. And we have hospital toe tag flips from, I don't know what the hell that means, Smooth South. Maybe we're talking to somebody else. I don't know. Here we go. Next question. I think we're 4 deep. So far, Nate and Trey have answered all 4 correct. Let's go to the next question. Question 5. If I click that, we're going. Question 5. The iconic 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card number was what? It's another baseball question for Crown Jewels. It's an iconic card, and well, the number makes it even more iconic. It was Upper Deck's first year printing cards, and the Griffey's the card number 1. Card number 1. How many people knew? Let's take a look. Ooh, that was tough for you. All right, Nate got it right. Hasn't missed a question yet. He's up at 375. The other Nate moves into 2nd. Trey got it wrong. And Crown Jewel still sitting at the bottom with 0. I wonder if Sturdy's still here. Feel free to join at any time. I don't think many people are in here. I think there's 8 of us. And most of you are playing already. PSA labels look bad. I agree. You know, I normally didn't have I didn't care. I didn't really have a preference. The more I hold the SGC slab, it's a little thicker. It's a little prettier, the black and white. I actually prefer, all my, 95% of my slabs are PSA, but I prefer the SGC to over the PSA. But PSA is always going to hold higher value, always going to hold higher price. You know what I don't like? That it shows I would love it to cut off the browser and URL. I know that's just me talking here thinking, but anyways, BGS labels are the best. Get out of here, Nate, for 3. If you want to, I don't know. I don't agree with that. The BGS labels are thick. I like that you could pay more. I don't think they even do subgrades anymore, but you could. Let's get to the next question. I disagree on the BGS. I just don't think their value, they're never going to gain the value. If we're just talking slabs, fair, because I'm talking SGC, and PSA is always going to hold a higher value than SGC. Question 6. Here we go. Manually start. Which tennis player made headlines from withdrawing from major tournaments to focus on mental health in 2021? We enter the 200-point questions. So these were 200 points. As the time ticks, you score less, but you could take your time. You could answer quick. There's it up. Let's see how you did. I felt the next few questions are more sports card related. The other Nate, I don't know if anyone got that right. It looks like everyone missed. No one remembered. No tennis fans. Let's keep it moving. Question 7. Question 7. We're halfway through. Which athlete became pop culture sensation for celebrating wins with the gritty dance? We got 9 people in here. Thank you for being here. I'm running a test. I think almost all of you have heard that already in here. But if you want to join, you can still play with us. It's here at the bottom. You just type in crowd.live and / those letters, and you can join in on the trivia. On Wednesday, I'm going to run trivia as well. But Wednesday, I'm going to give away the OJ Simpson rookie card SGC 3.5. I would assume this question you all did pretty well. I'd hope. NFL's around the corner. Crown Jewels, first correct, 149 points. Way to go. Sturdy on the board. He's around 226. But Trey, Nate, and the other Nate start and take a lead. These are 200-point questions. The other Nate scored 0, so you can still jump ahead. Anyone can still win. And the last 3 questions, 11, 12, 13, you can wager your points. I don't know how it works. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to try today. I've never used this website. I wanted to see how wagering points and everything else worked. I'm going to check the chat one more time. I know I don't want the game show to go by too fast. We're over halfway done. Some new comments. It was Justin Jefferson, no doubt. You're right. Yeah, Osaka was the last answer. And I remember when that happened, and I'm all for mental health, but, you're getting paid the big bucks, and I don't know. I don't want to go on that. It was a long time ago, but hope she's doing better. Here we go. Question 8. Which rapper launched a card collecting YouTube series called Card Talk and is known to collect sports cards? When I say collect sports cards, maybe I put it in air quotes. I use that term loosely. I don't know if you really collect sports cards. Definitely just the high end. How do we do? Drake is the answer. Drake. Only one gets it right. Mike, I remember Nate, the other Nate, Trey. Mike takes the lead, 158 points, jumps them into first place. It's anybody's game. Question 9 and 10 are still worth 200 points. Then I'll take a little pause, and we'll get to the wagering of points. Question 9, manually start. Which card below is typically the most limited and often features 1-of-1 numbering and a player autograph with a patch? And I think I made this question a little too easy. Anyways, it adds some engagement. I like being on here talking with you guys. I like talking sports. I'll continue to curate the card, pick the card myself. It'll always be something I think people will want. I do believe the O.J. Simpson card's fun. Mike gets the correct answer again, scores the most points, 135. Trey gets 130 and Nate 125. Nobody else. I don't know. Are you guys just not playing anymore? RPA, that was probably the easiest question. Mike, Trey, and Nate, I don't know, easiest, and some people missed it. Oh, or you just might not be playing. You might have 0, 0, 0. I don't know if that means you put in I don't think it means you put in well, I have nothing put in. So maybe you did put something in and just got it wrong. Here we go. Oh, you did. It shows even the time you answered and how cool it, even this bar here. I like that. It shows even the time the bar graph of you answering. I actually really like that. Last 200-point question. And then we'll move over to the wagering finale. Question 10, manually start. Here we go. In 1993, which sports card manufacturer was the first to introduce the refractor? This question, just to read it, took half the time. Who introduced the refractor, the shiny stuff, to the hobby back in 1993? The answer is Topps. Topps refractor. In 1993, how many of you got it right? It's a tougher question. And 2 people. Mike has been on a roll. He's answered 9. He's answered 9, answered 6, answered 5. I think that's answered correctly. Yeah. He's answered 9 of the 10 correctly. He scored 784. Nate's right behind. Sorry about that. And the next 3 questions, fellas, you can wager your points. Now, I'm going to go to chat. Does it show you anything about wagering yet? I'm going to click active question 11, but I'm not going to have it start yet. No, I don't want to show you the question, though. I don't want it to show you the question. I'm going to ask you a question. This is a trial run. Question: if I click 11 right now on your screen, the guy's playing, does it show you the question or just the hint? Ziggy, no, what's up, man? I'm testing out a game show I'd love to run once a week. Wednesday, I'm going to give away an O.J. Simpson rookie card. Today's nothing. We're on the last 3 questions. These 3 questions, these guys get to wager. I think we have 3 or 4 in there right now. I'm trying to comment on YouTube and flip back. Okay, gotcha, Crown Jewels. Ziggy, hope you're doing well. Got 10 guys in here. Hope you had a good 4th of July. I love this. Thank you, Ziggy. I think it could catch on. I think if I did it weekly. Now, coming up with a prize weekly, spending $100 on a prize every week's out of my budget. So as bigger it gets, if it grows, I'd start asking for people to donate and more community-based prizes. I'd always curate the card. Fellas, the 3 or 4 of you that are in there, I'm just curious. Does it show you the question right now or just the hint? That's all. And then we'll go through with it. I'm just showing. Does it show you? Great 4th. Innovative. I appreciate that, Ziggy. I'm just curious. Crown Jewels or anybody else I can help with prizes. I appreciate that, Ziggy. Yeah, the more we go, hopefully people will pitch in. I have professorsportscard@gmail.com as PayPal. What trivia question would you want to ask your audience? Yeah, feel free, please. No, fun, Bobby. I'm just curious if it shows. This is a trial run for me. We made it through 10 questions pretty well, the multiple choice. These last 3 questions, these guys get to wager their points.
I see a bunch that, yeah, right now, no questions. Okay, I'm just going to go to the next question. I'm going to manually start it. You get 30 seconds. The guys that have no money, you have nothing to wager. So I still think you can make 100 points on this question, but you can't wager. The guys that have been playing, I'm going to put up the leaderboard real quick. The guys that have been playing, you get to wager your points. I'm not sure how this works my first time. So I'm going to hit go and we'll see how it works. So the question is, oh shit, shows the answer. Show the answer. And what? No answers there? Oh, this is wrong. Okay, all right. I'm learning. I think this is wrong. Does it show you anything for question? I think this is wrong. I think question 11 fucked up. God damn it. I love this. I appreciate that. Guys, anyone playing? Kick Rocks, anybody else? Trey, is question 11 messed up? I think question 11 is messed up. I don't think there's 4 answers. I could be wrong, but I'm not on. Didn't let us answer. Yeah, shit. All right, I'm learning. Pause, play, 0 points. I'm just going to go to question 12 and see if that works. Okay. Players wagering points. It shows me you have 10 more seconds to wager your points. So I'm going to give you those 6 seconds. The guys playing, it shows me you have 5 seconds to wager points, 3 seconds. The guys that have no points, I'm not quite sure. This is you join kind of at the end here. So I'm going to click manually go. Hopefully this is right. Yes, and it doesn't show the answer. Which Tom Brady rookie card below has the lowest total PSA pop count? So I messed up question 11. That's on me. First mess up. Everything else is run pretty smooth. I'm curious about these wagered points. 0 points. Did it okay, let's go back to chat. I'm learning. I know some people just entered. Did it let you? Didn't let us answer. That was before. Did it let you in the chat? I know it's kind of a pain to go back and forth. The answer is not Bowman Chrome. The answer, let's see, lowest PSA pop count is EX. The EX had, all the rest have over 1,000, over 2,000, maybe not upper deck, but EX only has a few hundred total graded. Is the EX. I'm not sure. Did it let you wager points? Did it even let you answer? Let's look at the leaderboards. Shit. So the wagering points, there's the leaderboard from the first questions. The other thing I think I'm going to have to do is, I don't know, do I have to have you guys, your name, does it have to be your YouTube name? Because then anybody could really, I guess I could know from comments who's winning. Yeah, I'll square up in the comments who won, and I'll get your YouTube that way. Now, yeah. I was worried maybe you have to sign up with your YouTube name so I know exactly who won, but we could talk in the comments. I'll definitely be able to figure out. I don't think it lets you answer. I do not think it lets you answer. I'm going to go check comments. Oh, he was able to wager. Hell yes, I was able to wager. So maybe just everyone got it wrong. I think everyone's similar name for sure. Yeah, I would agree. Good. I'm glad I let you wager. I feel like in the comments, I know I'll be able to figure that out. Right now, the free version of this website lets me play it with up to 20 contestants. We have one more question left. There's the leaderboard. So let's play up to 20 contestants. If it ever were to get bigger than that, I would pay the $50 a month so we could have 100 contestants. If we wanted more than that, it costs more money. But anyhow, let's keep going. Last question. I messed up 11. I'm glad to see it did let you wager. I just think no one got that right. Here is our last question. Question 13. Question 14, just some feedback. You could type in if you have any comments. I guess you could just do that on YouTube. Question 13, you got 15 seconds to wager. So I'm learning. If you look on I think I'm sharing now the home hub here. There's 7 seconds remaining to wager. I don't know what that looks like. I don't see an option to see who wagered what. I'd love to see how much money everyone wagered. That'd be fun. But it doesn't give me that option, I don't see. And let's manually start the question. So here we are, last question. Which Steph Curry rookie card below currently sells for the most? If I click wagered points, no. I'm really curious how, it would be more fun if we could see how many points everyone wagered, but I'm not seeing that option. So that's the end of the game. Let's check the leaderboard. Did anyone get it right? So we did see some wagering. Mike, you lose your wagered points. So Mike wagered it all and he lost it all. Trey wagered it all. You might as well going for the big win. Lost it all. Sturdy had 452. Wagered it all. Lost it all. The winner is Nate, not the other Nate, but Nate. And Nate, just for me, the winner. Why don't you comment in the comments just so I could I can see I know who won. Nate, I'm going to keep a list of every winner all time. This will be pilot episode. Unfortunately, I don't have, this was for me to learn. Question 11 was a hiccup. So I wanted to make sure it went off well before I gave anything away. As you can see today, it's completely free to play. You just type this in here. I'll always put it on the banner at the bottom. And you just go to crowd.live/TKRQD. And that's how you join. It's free to join, free to play. We'll settle up afterwards. Winner, Nathaniel Harlow is our winner. So if this was for major ties for second, no, everyone was there. I have a feeling we'll see that often if we keep playing because, people want to make up ground, and you might as well. It was the right strategy. All these guys played the right strategy. They all ended up with 0. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I think it went well. Comment in the YouTube comments. Would you play again? I don't know what time Wednesday. I'd assume somewhere around this, somewhere a little later than this. It's 5:30 West Coast time. I think maybe around 6 or 7 o'clock West Coast time. Probably 6 because that's 9 East Coast. But yeah, I think it went pretty well. I enjoyed it. When is the next? So the next will be for the OJ Simpson rookie. I'll give that away. So the leader, whoever has the most points at the end of the game, will win. I know. I wish I had more. If I had enough, I thought it was fun, and I think you guys are itching to play a little more. And I'd love to show some of the new people that just got in another game. But I don't have any more questions. I have this last question. It's simply just a comment question. Question 14, a text question. We can manually set. It looks like this. Any tips for making the game or experience better? To be honest, you might as well just type that in the YouTube comments. A little easier, but I'll run that for 30 seconds. That's the end. But yeah, no, it went well. I like the site. I like how I could vary the points. I like how you can wager. The guys that played, real quick, is wagering where it's at? Should we not let people wager? Should I let people wager? Is that going to make it a little... I don't think it adds any issues. I don't think it makes it... I don't think it adds issues. I think it's just fine wagering, but that's my opinion. Anyone that played, that was fun. Good to hear. One more game, more people in the chat. Now, I know, fun, Bobby, damn it. The game didn't take me... Setting up the learning the website, learning this took long, but actually coming up with questions and setting up the game took me a half hour, 40 minutes. We wager in real life. Yeah, I think wagering is where we at. I think wagering, I would agree, but I'm glad it was fun. I also had fun. So I do think I think it looks pretty. I really like the website. There's less of us in here now, 6, 7 people. Did half and got it right. It was choppy as... Yeah, it will probably stay choppy for the first few times. I wouldn't even mind coming on again tomorrow with another trial run. Just because, yes, it's going to be choppy the first several times. That's why it was important for me to get on here now and try it out with real people and a real audience. Let's read some of these. Did half, got it right. Yes, wagering makes it more exciting. Good. I did like the wagering. No wager on last question because of the lead. Had to ice lock. Yeah, no, great strategy. I think most of you played real good strategy. Let's see. Take your advice, professor. Got a 61. What 61 did you get? 1961 what? A Wilt. Oh, damn, you spent some money. I'm jealous, bro. That is a grail card for me. That's awesome, man. You bought a 1961 is Wilt Chamberlain's rookie card. Fleer is the first time they printed basketball cards, Fleer, and they didn't print another set Fleer until 1986 Jordan. So they printed the Wilt Chamberlain 1961, and then they didn't print again until 1986. On top of that, 61, there was 57 tops in basketball, and then not another set printed till 61 Fleer. And then there was an 8-year break until 69 tops. So the old basketball is very, very rare. Wilt Chamberlain doesn't have a lot of cards. Awesome pickup. Oh, is it? No, he doesn't have a 57. I don't think Wilt has the 57 tops, right? 61 is his rookie. I love the oldies. Yeah, no, man, classic, just classic. I'm actually writing a book. I'll go out on this. I wish I had more game to play. That was fun. I really enjoyed the game. I enjoyed it. I think the people that played enjoyed it. Some of the questions maybe were a little difficult. I don't know, but I'm writing a book. Actually, I wrote 11 chapters last summer, and then just in the past few days, I took a break. I wrote 6 more chapters. This book, real quick, I'm old enough that I bought a 86 Fleer. Oh, let me get this. In 86. I wish, man. I was born in 85. I wish I was a kid before because I collected cards pretty early on. You know, I was 5 years old, but I'm out. Wife's on the way. Nathaniel Harlow, I think you're the winner. Congrats. Good luck on Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. Real quick, just the book. It's card related. It's set in 1909. And in 1909 is when the tobacco cards came out. The T206 card came out. Yeah, there's just 2 wilts, 61 Fleer. Oh, yeah, and the 61, there's the inaction card, which is a rookie card, but not really. I think you got the real one. Oh, you got the cheaper one. Maybe you did get the inaction card. Still awesome card. Great card. The book follows a bookie. Back then, gambling was a lot different. Hey, thanks, Nate. Congrats again. Hope you win on Wednesday. I'm rooting for everybody, but you won. You'll be on the leaderboard forever. But this book I'm writing follows a bookie, and it's late in the season. He follows the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that's who Honus Wagner, whatever you want to say his first name, that's who he, so anyways, he's going around and taking bets, and he gets in all this, he finds some of the cards. He's a collector of these tobacco cards, and he meets another guy named Jackson, a rookie, and he brings him on to help him late in the season, and there's just all these shenanigans. Back then, players would bet on themselves. These guys go around the stadium looking for bets, but really there's also the mob involved, and they're fixing boxing matches, and there's a poker game they get robbed, and there's a bunch of wait, this guy keep making blah blah blah. So I'm 19 chapters in. It's 30 chapters. It ends with the World Series, and the World Series that year is Ty Cobb versus Honus Wagner. Nathaniel, again, thanks so much. Appreciate you. Hope to see you Wednesday. But anyway, so Ty Cobb, the book ends, is a 7-game World Series, a huge World Series. The inaugural Hall of Fame was, God, I'm gonna get this wrong. I believe it was in the 30s. And Babe Ruth and Honus Wagner tied for second. 5 guys made it into Hall of Fame. Honus Wagner and Babe Ruth tied for second. Number 1, Ty Cobb. So we have Ty Cobb versus Honus Wagner in this series of 7. We're following these bets. He's got his family and the mob above him. He brings on the rookie Jackson, who's got a dying mom, and it's a really fun story. So, anyways, that's what I'm writing. I'm 19 chapters deep. I honestly feel it could get published. Getting published this day and age is very, very difficult. If it doesn't get published, I publish it myself through Amazon on self-publish. It's a day. I am very proud of myself. I appreciate that. I really, it sounds dope. It's a fun read. I didn't touch it for a year since last summer. So I picked it up last week. I'm like, holy cow, bro. This is not half bad. This is pretty good. I'm a teacher, so I have summer off. So during the school year, nah, man, I didn't write all year. During the school year, I'm not gonna. I already know next month when I have to report back to work, the videos will come less. It won't be every day or every other day. These lives won't be as often. And I also don't have a girlfriend right now. I spent my life with women. Right now, I've taken a break, and I don't have kids, so I also have just a lot of free time myself. We got 12 people in here. So writing the book, I made that website. We're rolling down here. I have some cards next to me. Maybe I'll share here to end the stream. But on Wednesday, we'll play that same game, different questions. I have a Laker autograph collection that I've worked on for a long time, pre-COVID. Jerry West, Magic. Kobe is so damn expensive. I'd love to get Kobe, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Elgin Baylor. The game show will be Wednesday. Free to play. We'll give away the O.J. Simpson rookie card, Gail Goodrich. These are all Hall of Fame Lakers to start. James Worthy. But we just got finished playing. If you just got in, we just got finished playing the game show. I think it went well. A couple of you mentioned there's some hiccups. Why is the light? I have 15 lights on in here. And you would never know. I have a light above me, a light here, a light here. I'm writing the book as well. I'm letting AI do the work. I started writing a decade ago or more, and so AI is helpful with writing, but you have to do a lot still. It's not going to do all the work for you. Let's see. We got Jamal Wilkes, Michael Thompson, Klay Thompson's dad. This is a nice one. I loved Meta as a Laker. He's just honest and fun and crazy. But that was meta. Now we're going to get it. If you watch, so if you're a real one to the channel, you know Robert Horry hit some big shots for me as a Laker fan. We got done playing the guy. People are coming in, coming out, so I'm just kind of repeating myself. We got done playing the game show. Nathaniel, who just left, was our big winner. Today was a trial run. Nick Van Exel growing up was probably my favorite player as a kid. I was born in 85. I think he was drafted in 95, 94, 93. I don't know. He was one of him and Eddie Jones were kind of the first two Lakers I really remember. Horace Grant didn't play for the Lakers long. I think he was there. Obviously, he won 3 titles with the Bulls. I think he was there that first title. The Lakers always swap power forwards those first 3 years. They always had a different power forward. I think AC Green came back for one of them. Speaking of AC Green, Derek Fisher has a nice autograph. Love Ron in Indiana, except that game in Detroit. That's too bad. He probably gets remembered for that more than anything else. Michael Cooper should be in the Hall of Fame. This dude was a great shooter. But more than that, he's one of the best defenders. Just a great, great defender. He won 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. The Lakers won 5 titles in the 80s. I'm not sure how many teams he was on in the 80s. Eldon Campbell was part of that young Laker team I followed with Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel, Vlade Divac. There's another AC Green. Didn't realize I had 2. The collection goes on. I don't need to show you everything. Danny Green won a title in COVID for us in that bubble, which recently when Caruso just won, he's like, hey, this is a real championship. And he had to walk it back saying, no, there's just nobody there. Byron Scott won some titles with the Lakers. Steve Blake, this dude, gritty fighter. You could not mess with this guy. If you remember Steve Blake, he was a real one. This dude would he did not mess around. KCP, the Lakers messed up. The GM, the Lakers LeBron wanted Russell Westbrook. And really what should have happened, I'm not sure if they could have kept all 3, but the Lakers should have never got off KCP. They should have never let Caruso go, and they should have kept Kuzma. Kuzma would have been a 3rd, 4th, 5th option. And Anthony Davis got hurt in the playoffs in 2021. LeBron wanted to blow it up. They get rid of KCP. He wins a title in Denver. They get rid of Caruso. He wins a title in Oklahoma. Kuzma's just fallen off the planet. Tyronn Lue got stepped over. Now a coach. Who the hell is this? Oh, Brian Cook, kind of before his time. Great, really good wing 3-point shooter. Not the best defensively. Rick Fox, pretty boy, Rick Fox. We're winding down the last 10. Eddie Jones and Nick Van Exel, 2 are just my favorites. Eddie got traded away once Kobe. When they were on the floor at the same time, I sometimes got them confused. Sasha Malik Monk, pretty decent shooter. I don't find him being on a winning team. It's wherever he goes. Damn mic. I always have issues with the mic. It plugs in right here, and it's very, very sensitive. He was barely a Laker. Kareem Rush. I had that's cool autograph. I had much higher expectations for his career. Jared Dudley, the vet, always looked a little chubbier. How does this dude play in the NBA? What's this one? Oh, Cedric Sabalas. Did he win a dunk championship? I think the mic's back now. Is the mic still out? Oh, shit. I think the mic came back. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments if it's still out. I do think it's back. Accidentally knocked it out. It's annoying. That's a nice Sabalos. I think he won a dunk championship. Is the mic still out? Anyone in chat? You're good. Thank you, Beyond. Who we got here? Glenn Rice. He was traded to the Lakers on one of those teams. He might have been. Oh, we end big. This dude doesn't have cards. Let me just tell you. Almost no cards. Pretty much no NBA cards. This isn't an NBA card. He doesn't autograph stuff. This card went up in value since I bought it, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. It's a 2007. He loved to play poker. Owner, so sad. I mean, it's not so sad. They just sold the team, but I mean, it was an era. When he died, that era died with him. But, biggest Laker legend there is. So we end big with Dr. Buss. Yeah, I really like that card. I think it's $300 to $400. I could be wrong. It might be a couple hundred. I think when I bought it, it was at 100. I have some random stuff in this box that doesn't really fit any of my collection, but it's stuff I'd rather just keep. Dave Portnoy, one bite only. I enjoy his pizza stuff. I haven't watched in a long time, but that's a PSA 10, his rookie. Got some more stuff like that I'll show, and then we'll get out of here. But on Wednesday, we'll run that same game. It seemed like most of the people that played enjoyed. It wasn't a lot of people here, so and I only waited 15 minutes. So maybe on Wednesday I wait a half hour, and I hate just sitting here and having you guys wait, but I think the best way to do it is wait 30 minutes on before the game, talk, maybe show the cards prior to the game show while people can still. I rushed the gun a little. I should have probably waited, but anyhow, you just saw me. If you saw one of my recent lives, just pick that up. The Riddler rookie card, 4.5. This card, bro. The other one I don't have. I really want the Kanye West Taylor Swift card that just got pop culture history written all over it. This has a new meaning to it. I think that card's you want $100 about right now. I'm short. All right. I'm 5'5" on a good 5'6" on a good day. It's why I took up boxing. I was a basketball player growing up. I mean, you get injured playing basketball, to be honest. Boxing, you get less injured, but I'm short, so I thought, hey, you're going to fight people your size. No, man. In sparring, you take what you can, and unfortunately, everyone was bigger than me. But yes, Spud Webb to me is underrated because, bro, yeah, I love the short guys. Bothers me Altuve's a cheater. I like the Riddler, too. That's a sweet card. It's the only card I have. That's a 1966 Batman. It's the rookie set of the Batman, and I love that set. I think a Batman rookie in low grade, 1 or 2, is still a couple $100, but I really like that set. It's a pretty set. Again, speaking of boxing, there's De La Hoya's PSA 10. I think that's about $40, $30. Spud was a freak. I mean, the dude was, 5'6", 5'7", and could sky. I mean, he could dunk. If he didn't win the dunk contest, he put up a damn good showing one year. Might have been Jordan or Dominique that won that year. As a Tiger Woods rookie card, not in good grade, but I just wanted one for the collection. I grew up a Tiger fan. I'm not of that age group. The rest of this stuff is tennis related. Serena PSA 10. Before Caitlin Clark, I was thinking, like, who's the best woman to collect? And it was by far, she's the best woman athlete. Got another rookie PSA 10. Serena. What do we got? My buddy just picked up a graded 1991 Ali lot. I wonder if it's what's that set? Lennox Lewis and Roy Jones Jr. have a rookie card out of that year. I think it's Kea. I don't know. Ali has some hollow stuff from that year. I think he has a set that's 10 cards. This is a Pete Sampras rookie card, 9. On the back, this is why people used to like BGS. You could pay more, and some argue this should be standard on grading, but they give you subgrades, and they tell you exactly what got what. So if you can find BGS with high subgrades, I'm not into cracking. It's a whole, you got to buy the card, you got to crack it, you got to send it in again, you got to hope. But that's how people make money. And so if you can find BGS cards with high subgrades, it's a good option to crack it. Like, so for this one has really good subgrades. It has 9.5, 9, and 8.5. I don't know if you could pick that up or if I'm showing it well. Or 2 9.5s, a 9 and an 8.5 surface. And nowadays people are cleaning the damn surface. I never cleaned the surface just with a glasses wipe. But anyways, that's some random knowledge. BGS is in good subgrades. It's a good chance to crack. Rafael Nadal. I'm not even a tennis guy. I just thought this had some decent value. And this will be a little controversial. I need to get myself a Trump one to put next to Obama. That'd be hilarious. Come on now. Anyways, that's about all I got next to me for now. We've been going 53 minutes. Last plug on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to give away a card. People played today. We had about 6 participants. I'll wait about a half hour. Wednesday, I'll probably go live around 6. So we're looking to start around 6:30. I think it went fairly well. I'll show you what we did real quick, and then we'll get out of here. We played on this site called CrowdPer, and I can show you the questions at this point. If we scroll down, I can make the questions down here, and this is not what you... Oh, shit. I can make the questions down here. Oh, it's only showing you that one. What if I go back? I wonder if I go back and just... let's run a question. So question 7 look like this. We're at the leaderboard. Sorry. Here we go. Which athlete became a pop culture sensation for celebrating wins with the gritty dance? And it's not showing me the 4 because we already played. It was Justin Jefferson, 83% got it right, and that was question 7. And so you'll see questions like this. Can I even scroll over? Yeah, question 6. Which tennis player made headlines for withdrawing from major tournaments focused on mental health? You get more points. These are 200 points. This question 6 through 10. Question 1 through 5 are just 100 points. The iconic 1989 Upper Deck Griffey rookie card was card number what? And you got 4 multiple choice questions. It's card number 1. So that was the correct answer, is card number 1. I can even, let's go, let's pause that. Let's go to question 3. Play manual. I don't know if anyone's in here watching me do this, but there's question 3. Which one of these is not known? Rookie year for LeBron James. What card? He doesn't have a Panini Prism card. It wasn't invented yet. So C would have been the correct answer. If you answer right off the bat, you get all points. The longer you wait, the more people that Google and take their time, you get less points. So if people will Google, of course, but they get less points. The longer you take to answer correctly. Then the last 3 questions you're able to wager. So however many points you got through the first 10 questions, you get to wager those points through the last 3 questions. And then so there'll be some mix-ups in the leaderboard over the last 3 questions. That'll be fun. The people that played today seem to enjoy it. I enjoyed running it. I thought it went pretty well. Question 11 was a hiccup. There's some other pauses and some other problems. A couple of you mentioned there was hiccups. What would you say I could have done a little better or could have went better? Those are awesome questions, man. We don't get card trivia anywhere, right? I think a few people have tried it. I don't think it's been done the best. So I'm going to try to bring some card trivia live. We'll give away the OJ Simpson on Wednesday, man. Blabbing about slamming. I was bombing it. Maybe cracking slabs is what we're talking about. I don't know. I don't normally. Anyways, that's what we'll do. We'll do some trivia on Wednesday. I'd love to do it once a week. The problem is I can't spend $100 on a prize once a week. So if the community ever grew and got bigger, I'm going to ask for donations to go for prizes. Some of these sites, the site I'm streaming on is $50 a month. I could use the free version. This site, if we get over 20 participants, becomes $50 a month. The trivia site, the prizes. So eventually, professorsportscards@gmail.com. That's my PayPal. I enabled super chats or gifts so people can donate that way, and then all the money will go to prizes and running it. And if it ever gets real big, maybe to fund a national trip. Anyways, we got 9 people in here. I'm out. I think I'm out of here too as well. Thanks for joining, guys. We went an hour on Wednesday. Look out for the live. We'll give away the OJ Simpson. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to end the stream now, but thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day. Hey, let's hope, man. That'd be crazy. 10,000 would be amazing. Have a great day, guys. Look out for Wednesday.